Oh, wrong way. Good morning. It's Roz here. Uh, just flipping through the buttons again, just checking that everything's okay on the other pages. I have got this cross-posted to mytimetv.live and Hypnosis Plus with Roz. And further to that, you could spread this around to those friends and peoples that you know, rallies, family, whatever, that I'm live now. I'm a bit late. I had, well, it wasn't a sleep in or anything. It's just that as I was in the middle of doing something else, I realised, oh, heck, I better get going. And then the computer decided to do some funny stuff. Hi, Kathy, how are you? It is a chilly morning. And there was even some ice on the grass. So I dare say it was even frosty here at Port Elliot. Now, and good morning to Diane. How are you? Oh, it is. My little toes are actually cold because I haven't even put the little blow heater on yet. Because in this room, that's the most. Well, it's the easiest one to heat the room, and I've just not got around to it. What was I saying? Yes. So the cross posting. I know that there's some that are on the Be Live, not the Be Live. This is Be Live Studio 2 that I'm using. There are some on the My Time who have commented. I did just check that. So I wanted to make sure specifically that you do, if you want me to have to see your comments, you do need to click the link that's in the description above that's got some numbers after it. That's the one that will bring you straight to my Ros Bounty page where this is the origin of the live stream, so that it's only the comments that are on that page that will transport into the Be Live Studio 2 for me to see them, like I showed the comments here that Diane and Kathy have made. So I thought I'd make sure that that was fairly clear. I can just flip back, and I have got my Facebook open in the background, so I'm hoping it works well. So Karen and Kirsten, and there is Tara. Each of you are actually on the My Time TV .live page, so you need to click that if you want me to see your comments and hellos and the rest. Otherwise, it's just a hello to everybody out there who's watching whichever channel or page that you're on. I haven't done the restream or anything to other formats as in YouTube or Twitch or anything today. I ran out of time to organise that. And Be Live Studio 2 is actually coming up shortly. It'll bring that multi-streaming ability in sometime soon, but when that happens, you'll know it. I'm going to, I've just got my website there too. Just thought I'd mention that, which you've probably seen it anyway. I'll turn that off because what we'll do is get into the streaming of the cards, the explanation of the cards. I mean, I'm streaming. There's the explanation of the cards happening. Now, just a reminder too that this is just a general reading. It's not for the individual, can I have a card, please? Those shows are on different times. Like Leanne has hers on a Wednesday night. And I think Rebecca has her readings on, not sure what day that is. There are a few that do that on the mytimetv.live, but it's not this one. This is the daily reading that gets into the explanation of a card spread. And today, this is the spread that we've got. It's a 5-card spread that I use, and the cards that I do that with are the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, or Lenormand, and it's the expanded edition, and the artist, gorgeous work that is done by Ciro Marchetti. So he's got quite a few different decks around and about too. So you just need to do a Google on Ciro Marchetti and you'll find the different decks. Oh my, artwork. Here we have the ring again in that workspace. And we've got the birds in our home space. Up here we've got the man in unexpected. We've got books in your role. And wow, we've got the lucky clover in the outcome. So it comes up as a pretty simple, pretty good spread, simple to understand. Here we have in our business arena, we've still got the cycles still happening. So really there's not much more to explain about that, but keep in mind that there's always the goal, even though a cycle seems to be never ending. It's just those little steps that are a continuity towards various goals. And that's what I'm seeing that shining light to be this time. Congratulate yourself for those small steps that can be taken, and what you're progressing through on the way. It's not just about you get to the finish and that's done. Good morning to you, Karen. Yes, good, you're here. Yeah, you're on this page, the Ros Bounty page, so that I can see your comments. It's good. I loved it yesterday morning where there was a bit more of a conversation happening. It's fun. Just so much more fun. So here it is. We have got that, glow, shine your light on each of those steps. Acknowledge for yourself even if no one else does. At least you know that you've achieved those little milestones, those little gems in your day. So that's what's showing for me in that work arena today. What we've got here now that we move over to the home, in this space, this is what's reflecting in the home, and it is that interaction with other people. I mean, we're not birds, but it is indicating that what we're about today is a bit more to do with the way we're communicating and how we're interacting with other people. So I find this to be just quite a nice light. It's like the banter. It's like the having fun together. It's flying in and out when you need to. You're popping into the feeding station when you're hungry, and you're leaving when that task is done, or you can hang around because there is the posts that actually allow you to sort of hang around for the conversation and actually just being friends together, interacting, and that's what that's indicating for me today. So there's going to be some good communication and happiness. It just feels so joyful to me, this card. For the birds, and that's in the home space, remember. So, and especially if you're working from home, it even acts even more deeply, I think, because it's that sharing of what your goals and your ambitions are as well. So that's good. Hi Shaz, how are you? It's a good morning. And here we have the young man that is in that space of unexpected. So there will be the energy of a young man popping into the day for you throughout in whatever way that's going to mean. So be aware of it, just keep an eye out and know that that's a good influence in the day-to-day, is to have that young man contributing. Whoopsie, my camera just went floppy. Oops, the connection went loose. How some things happen, you just go with the flow. At least it didn't fall down. So here we go. We've got the books in our role. So I think part of that too is if you're needing to actually, as well as the communication, there might even be some need to actually look up the books and do a little bit of research. So whether you're actually in the middle of studying or you need to actually study up something for a new goal, that could be part of what is your work, or it could be just finding out something to confirm what you've actually chatted about in the home level, between each other. You're just needing to find something out, or even just enjoying some time to read a good book. So I think that could be part of what is the day-to-day too. I know for myself, I've got an assignment to do. It's part of a study course thing that I'm doing at the moment, so that's meaningful for me, as is that business one, because the cycles of we never stop learning. So I'm writing up a course as well as doing a course. So all of that is actually very meaningful for me. Find what's meaningful for you in these cards and what the messages are that you're receiving. It's that gut instinct, that intuition that you're growing as you're watching these. Getting familiar with these cards or the deck that you yourself use. I love this, like the 4-leaf clover, the clover card, good luck. It's an easy one to note. The outcome for today is going to be it's all good luck. It's lifted the energy completely of the whole day just by having that outcome there. So take that on board and move into your day. Keep growing and moving and learning in all ways that you can, and it will be a very good luck day. So I think I managed to put the actual photo of the spread in the comments of the mytimetv.live page and the Hypnosis Plus with Roz page, like underneath the actual live stream. So you can actually look at the spread as a whole and find where your focus, where the attention is grabbing you in those cards. And you can move forward with your own understanding and interpretation of what that is for your day to day. So in all of it, though, I so encourage people to be the best person that you can be, and understanding with that complete wholeness of outlook that is, well, I wouldn't even say global, but it's just looking at the bigger picture, sort of standing back from your life at times and witnessing what's happening so that it takes the emotions out of it, and it does give a better understanding in doing it that way. Well, I find it does for me. So thank you for being here, and look forward to being here tomorrow morning, hopefully on time this time. I'll actually schedule it in a minute to be for the 8 o'clock tomorrow. I just missed my time slot this morning because I was that little bit slow in getting that schedule, because you've got to have 10-minute gap before you can schedule one. So, yeah, it is hard as I'm walking on my phone. Yeah, feel good today already. Oh, fresh walk and watching you. Great start. Oh, thank you very much for that. Well, that's good. So you're watching on a mobile phone. I can't use the phones like this. Look, all of what I do, whoops, and that's why, the cards and everything, it is all desktop. That's my medium. I like desktop. It's the bigger screen so I can see it. Looking at this as a little phone and trying to, oh God, I haven't got long enough arms. Well done you, and especially having a beautiful walk. It's such a beautiful morning here. I might be taking my dogs out too. It's just been so wet and rainy over the last days. So thank you for being here. I'm very pleased to see that I have kept this one shorter this morning, and it's lovely to see you here. I'll be back again around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and be the best person that you can be. Namaste. Oops, slip.